Welcome. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hazelton here. So glad you're with me. We're just gonna have a fun time. We're gonna start City Skylines 2 and see where that takes us. Okay. So hope everybody's having a good day today. I know I am. Just let me know how audio levels are. I've kind of been doing this and that with audio and stuff for everything. So yeah, we're going to start City Skyline. Here I am picking out a map. Let me hide my face really quick. Okay, so kind of like the idea of this map because of the topography. It looks interesting. There's a nice thin area we could play in right here, and it's a lot bigger than what it looks like. So I think it would be fun also to kind of work with a coastline. This is a reasonably flat map and I kind of like it, but I think I'm going to start a YouTube series spoiler on this map, so I don't want to do the same map as I'm doing, for that. So, but this is a new one. Sunshine Peninsula is always also a new one. I like the idea of it. Maybe this one. You know what? Let's do barrier islands. We could have some fun port stuff kind of going on this edge of the map here. So let's use that. We're going to name this. What can we name the map? Let's name it Hazelton. And we've got North American theme because I am from North America. No. Yes. Start the game. A nice cup of Joe in our Ahsoka mug. And then as a backup, we have a blender bottle filled with water. All right. So here we are in the map. So this map reminds me a lot of where I grew up. I'm from the southern United States, Georgia. And the city where my mom's from, where I was born, is a city like that's like right here, and then barrier islands all across the coast down there. So it's kind of cool to see this in the game. It means a lot. So we're going to use it. So let's go down here. And I think what we'll do, let's just take a look at our topographical view really quick. Can we do that? Surely we can do that. Actually, let's go here. Topography. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flatten just about everything. Make a nice flattened pad. We're going to take and push you up about 250. Right click where we want it. And just nice and easy. Go about right there. Well, I'm not going to flatten everything. Just like enough space to where we can get some stuff going. And as we move through the map, I'm not just going to make everything flat. I will have some variation in height and stuff. I think it'll look really nice like that. But I do like the idea of having this right here because I really like the cut and fill roads where you can make like a key and it kind of goes up like that. So we'll kind of do that there. So we're going to keep it like so. I don't think I'm going to do anything with this island. I have another city that I'm building on this map that I use for Instagram pictures. Follow me on Instagram, by the way, HazelPlace89. But yeah, I have just random stuff on this island right here, but I don't think I'm going to do that on this one. I'm going to wait. I like this map. And I was watching $2.20 the other day, and he did something that never even crossed my mind. It was like, because um, landscaping's free, you know, he built out little piers and wharfs and things just right off. And I was like, that's a really good idea. I'm going to try that. And so what I think we'll do is we'll have industry kind of here-ish, like in the, like, as things progress, we'll have industry over here. And we could build out like ports, and I think that'll look really cool. We have a nice straight, so we can even have things over here. But I think that's what I want to do, is like on this these edges right here, we'll have maybe some man-made piers and wharfs and what have you. All right, so but like what we need to do is begin. So I think what we want to do is kind of start pointing things the direction that they want to go. So I like the idea of having a road right here. Let's go about 400 just for now. And as we kind of look, I wonder, do I want stuff this way? I think it would make sense to have like a road going that way. And then we look back this way, and then we have lots of things down here. And I'm wondering if we want to make our downtown this area. Because, I mean, if we look at our resources, which we can't right now, I know that there's farmland over here, but there's also farmland over here. I think the best shape would be to maybe have, I don't know. But I'm thinking too far ahead. We're just in this square. We're just going to be working on this island for now. But I think what I do like the idea of is actually having a road that comes through this way. So let's turn on our topography, and let's put it about right here. Let's go another 400 just because it's a nice number in this game. We're going to do this. So what I'm going to do is kind of go back to about here, maybe. Yeah, I want to have nice square zoning, and I know it kind of doesn't matter in some cases, but I like it. And then we can just scroll out to get our 180. We'll go like that. And then I think this will be okay, having these crossing like so. I want to be thoughtful with how I lay out roads. This is going to look really cool. We're going to have a nice triangle right there, and I think that'll be a good time. Let's actually delete this so we can get that kind of a little better. Yeah, there we go. All right, so now what I want to do is, I like that ridge. I think we'll keep it. Let's go ahead now and start with our small roads. I'm gonna have, I don't know if I want to like full out grid my residential. I don't think I do. I think I just want to chill with all of that. So here's what we'll do. We could have, turn this back on. Okay, so pretty much our whole square, we're safe for that. Here's what we can do. I need to focus on residential for now. So let's do a little something like, let's come off about here and just kind of go straight. Let's go for a 90. And then we'll go for 90. No, we'll not go for a 90. Let's go for that. Yeah, that's good. And then we can just kind of, so I think, yeah, we'll figure all of this out as we go. I think I might want to make this not exactly a triangle, but we'll figure that out. It's fine. Let's go about 120. I don't want to do that, so let's just kind of, We're just going to start connecting roads. Let's go this way. Can we go 180? No, we cannot. Maybe? There we go. Okay, that's good. I love that it does this, like, automatically for you. It makes me happy. Okay. So that's cool. That'll be a good time. And then what we'll do is continue this road just to about here-ish. And 180. That'll do. I don't mind that too much. That's fine. Nice character. I think some of the beauty in cities is that they're not perfect necessarily. With perfectioning grids and things like that. I want to turn off zone grid snapping. I just want to go, there we go, like so. I like the idea of that, and then we can just continue and push through, punch it through on the other side so we can get our full zone square there. Yeah, one of the things that I do appreciate about, you know, cities kind of in nature, if I can say it like that, is that they're not, you know, always perfect. That they do have their little imperfections, that they do have their variations on themes, as it were. So you might not have everything exactly squared up the way it might, you know, somebody might otherwise think it should be, which is fine. It makes it look more believable. Why is it not? There we go. I was not clicking the right thing. So this will kind of give us a nice gap there. And I do like how we start out with a fair chunk of change to get our cities built and going in this game, as opposed to Cities 1. Both games have their merits. I enjoy both games. They are different games. And I can appreciate both of them for what they offer, which is why I play both games still. I've got quite a few hours in CS1, as I'm sure that you do as well. It's a game worth picking up if it's on sale, in my opinion. Let's put you right there just so we can have that. I don't anticipate. I think this is just more like a, you know what? Let's not put that there. Have some cool looking shapes and interesting things. Nah, let's not do that. You want to do that? And I know it might not, it doesn't really do anything except make you spend money. But I like the idea of having this little dead end roads every once in a while. Kind of like these we've got over here, this one. Let's bring this down just a touch. Yeah. So now the majority of zoning can be there, and we can have some like homes, apartment buildings kind of stretched back behind here. Let's try that one more time. There we go. I think that's better. We can use some like row housing or lower end housing, something like that. So what I do want to do is we're going to continue working over here. Let's lay out now some industrial zoning. So I want to get my level terrain tool again. I'm going to select the height at the lowest point, and we're going to make it nice and as straight as we possibly can. I'll tell you why. Because it needs to be square. It needs to be square. And I think that'll do. So what we'll want to do is I'm going to come here, and what I like to do is kind of get up about until I can see about half the dot, and then we can go through and see. Let's not make it one big pass. Actually, we probably want to level out the height here as well. So let's drop this down to about 50. Get this height right here and push it out all the way. About like so. About to where we end. And we will kind of do like this for now. And then ramp it. Yeah. Like so. One thing I've learned watching different folks on YouTube, Overcharged Egg, really revealed this to me, so to speak, is that be flexible. You know, don't get married to your road layout, and if you need to change something, be flexible in that. And so that's why I think this road will end up changing. Alternatively, we could make this the ledge road. I think that's actually what we will do. So let's go about right here. So I want to get it about halfway, about like right there, and I do that, and we'll just check. So this is going to be a test in patience. Yeah. All right. So we're going to come here. That's fine. That's fine. I'm going to just take it nice and slow because I don't want to get anything over 1% in the grade. I want it as straight and as level as possible if I can. I think that works. All right, so now what we'll do is we will try to have a nice smooth. Let's back this up just a touch. So let's go to about about halfway. About like that. All right, so now let's take our ramp, our slope tool rather. Grab this, right click it, and then we're gonna go about like that. Yeah, and we'll just kind of make that pretty. Whoops. Try that again. Whoopsie. All right. Okay, so I think that we are going to be okay. So let's bring this out straight just a touch. Like that. And now with our curved road tool, let's go about 71 to 2 meters there. Oh, that's not the right button. And then we will just connect that straight up. And now as we look, it's got a little hump. Let's fix that. So let's do and delete and delete and delete. All right, so let's try squishing this back just a touch. Like so. So if the road is already kind of there, I like to level it out to where my bubble is like right at the center line of the street. As best I can. Like that. I don't want to go over. I just find that it helps me. Your results may vary, but let's go back on this other side and push that back. Like so. All right. And now let's try our slope tool once again. Yeah, I think that's it. A nice even slope. So we'll go back to our road tool. And like I said, I want to get a nice straight section first. Let's eyeball it, see where it's about the center. 180 right there, bottom right. All right, there we go. So now let's go from the top. 71 meters. I think we can, that's a nice shake. Oh yeah. Oh no, what is this? So actually, we will not do that. We will instead delete you and go just to the edge here. Like so. All right. We're going to get this today, folks. Is that 80? Let's just go 80. And then maybe delete you. We don't need a complex. We can just kind of go. I just want to make sure that our... Oh, friends, look at that. How beautiful. Now we have that beautiful wall here. And you love to see it. Okay, so let's grab our soften now. Ooh. And we will soften that out. Let's level you just a touch. I don't think that slope really did anything. Oh, that's not right. So let's just kind of fix that. Whoopsie. Not what I wanted. All right, so now let's drop this down and we'll come here and just kind of every once in a while, every slope line or two, we'll set the terrain height and then level it out like so. Yeah. And then now we will get our soften and make it a nice soft. So it's not so abrupt. That turned out perfectly, actually. How good. All right. Actually, I kind of want more of the wall showing. This is just a lot of me doing terraforming. So let's see. Okay, so that ends there. Let's bring you on that. I almost wonder if we could do the road deal with these things. And I know we just put that down, so let's give that a go. So we will level terrain out about like so. A nice edge. I think this is a challenge because it's a slope on a curve. And we will go and we will do. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted either. Okay, so we're going to get this right today, folks. I'm being very studious about this because I want to get right. So, is this road? Just clean this up and I think we'll have it, guys. Oh, it's beautiful. We love it. Let's straighten that out and then I think we'll be good to go. So we're going to go 180 degrees off of that and just bring that right through. Almost. Let's fix this little bump. Is that it? Yeah, we did it. Let's just inspect our work. Make sure everything's good. Oh yeah, friends, that's going to be great. All right. Beautiful. After spending more time on that than I felt like it. Felt like let's go ahead now and put down some roads. So let's have a. I'm going to delete this bridge because I don't want it here. It's just kind of in the way. And I know that's probably saddening to some people, but it is what it is. We're going to do this. And then I think what we'll do is we will come off of here at a 90. And then we'll drive around our little cove we've got going on like this. Come straight through. And we will go. I'm going to kind of hug close to this. Like so. Oh, hold on. Oh, it's the wrong tool. That's why it's not working. It's the wrong tool. Okay. Let's go 400 because I like the number 400. And we will bring this through about like 2. I'm going to just rebuild this curve and we'll use this tool. Beautiful. Have a nice curve. And then as time progresses, we will change this intersection to one of those really fun intersections with the whole dedicated lanes for turning and such. It'll be a good time, and the people will love it, and it'll make our lives a lot simpler. There's there. That's there, rather. We'll do that. All right. So I want to add a few more streets. Like so. Like that. And we'll just bring these through. Like so. Again, I'm not necessarily going for a perfect zoning grid. Just they're not totally parallel, and they're not going to maximize their zoning, so never mind. Let's do about right here. I think I will try to. I think I would actually have to do a more rigid zoning for now. So let's put you back right here. Yeah, I mean it's not gonna hurt. I mean, they may be ugly, but grids are very scalable. So okay. Now that that's there, let's go ahead now. We're going to make some industrial zone. I can't put it out here yet, but we can at least get something going. So we're gonna do, let's come just short. Let's go about 112, and then we'll go another 112. Yeah. For the industrial zoning, I do want a more rigid zoning pattern, because when we relocate it, it'll be easier for us to reuse the space. That being said, I don't want to be afraid to have to delete and fix and change things if I need to. Let's remove you and put this right here. What is that? It's 4 on each side. It's unnecessary to do that, but I like the way it looks. All right, so we'll go 112. Go back up here. Put this right there. I kind of like the idea of having a bridge off and going about like that. It's a steep little thing, and it broke our wall. No, we'll just have to put it back. We're gonna do that. Okay. So I'm not gonna do that, though. That'll just have to be a thing that we figure out later. What we can do is connect it up about here. So let's do that. Turn on. Okay, so that's already on. Good. Let's add just a road that connects right there. Connectivity. Okay. I want to be like in the center of the webcam image. All right. So now what we can do is zone. Well, actually, let's get our this stuff in our services that'll get us to where we need to be. What I want to do is, because let's check to see if we have any water. We do have water. We have water in multiple places throughout the city. So I think what we'll do is we have water right here, and we have this ridge right here. So let's make a little road that goes like that. And then we will make a little road that goes like this. And we'll make a little road that goes like this. so as to make a little water hole thing right there. That'll get us what we need. And what we'll do is just to make it not on the main street there, we'll do this and have our water facility right here like this. Okay. And what's great is the pipes and water is already drawn up. What we do need to do is one of these bad boys. Let me run this. Okay, so that will need to go. Let's just put it right here because it's out of the way. We will need to run a pipe like so from our outflow pipe to something with power. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I like the idea of having a power this thing transformer station beside the water to make it look like its own little campus thing. So let's do that. But what we will need to do is run power. So let's grab this and do that. All right. So we have power coming in from the outside of the city. We'll fix that later. It's much too early for all of that right now. A road system is being laid out. Industry, residential, probably commercial right here all along the big roads. This will turn through and it'll be really cool when we do it. So let's zone up. So let's grab these things. We're gonna paint. Let's do a 4x4 zoning pattern like so. And we're going to zone here and here. Oh, not there. Okay, that's on the slope, and I don't want it zoning on that slope, so never mind. What we'll do is zone here and here. And what's cool is I can put little pockets of commercial and have like little corner stores and things, which will be a nice little touch. And I think I like that idea going right there as well. But for now, I just let's zone a lot of let's zone a square of industry like that. Let's see where that takes us. And now for residential, I want to like be kind of specific, so we'll do 3x3 as much as we can. Let's skip 3. The one thing about not having a specific zoning pattern is I really like to do a 3x3 zoning thing because I just love the way that those houses look when they come in. But it's okay. Could have variations on shapes and things, and it'll be just fine. All right, like that. And as these zone in, we will just go back through and fill the empty spaces. Like so. And we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Skip 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, dude. Yeah. As we fill out, some of the stuff will be rezoned into bigger zoning. So I'm not too worried about it, to be honest. All right. So I think we're good. Let's just double check. We have power. We have water facilities. We have all of our zonings. And with that, I'm going to let the game go. I'm going to set it right here. And I will be right back. All right, I've returned. And it looks like we are in need of residential, as I kind of thought we would be, and also industry. So, yeah, these arrows point the direction of the wind, and you don't want your homes and residents and stuff to be downwind of your industrial area because pollution. So, yeah, we will take care of this. And see, this is what I mean about these homes coming in. So as they come in, we can go back and just kind of blanket zone all of the empty spaces. And everybody's having a good time. Like so. Also, I have a 3-pound bag of Skittles. I think my monitor's sideways. 3-pound bag. Look. Not a sponsor, but I have a 3-pound bag of Skittles. So I'm going to grab a few and snack. Skittles are delightful. Highly recommend if you've never had a Skittle before. How many city skylines could hold a Skittle? 12 of them, I suppose. Alright, so we will do some more residential zones like this. Like this, like this. This, like this, like this, like this, like this. Like this. Alright. Yeah. Cutting into our housing deficit. We're going to do some fancy zoning right there. Because it's not exactly 3x3. Or it's not a multiple of 3. But this side is. And I love it. So we'll do a 2x2 and a 2x2. And we'll just keep jamming. Keep jamming, you know. We're just out here vibing. Zones, baby. Let's get a higher zone. This blue, as opposed to the white from Cities 1, makes me want to sing that Eiffel 86 song called Blue. I'm blue, da ba dee, da ba die. I realized that I have no sound coming from my game. Let me fix that really quick. Here we go. This is not coming through. Oh, how good. Milestone 1 unlocked. Let's do it. Let's see what we've got. So we have a loan limit. We have map tiles we can buy. We could have the city budget panel unlocked. City stats. Medium density row housing. EU medium density row housing. Some more roads. All sorts of stuff. We've got healthcare. We've got garbage. And we have to put those down here in a second. Because we need that. Let's look at what our development is. The first thing that I like grabbing, and I'm sure that most people will agree with me. The first thing that I like to grab are the advanced road services. Click it, and then you click unlock. And now we can make that fun little intersection that we wanted to make earlier. So we'll continue. Before we get all zealous with our love for intersections and whatnot, let's put some more light green residential. Like so, just so we can put a dent in that demand that we have. Like this right here. Right here. Right here. A thing that I kind of mess up on is I don't pay attention whenever I go to like zone an area for row housing. I don't pay attention and I end up mass zoning stuff that's not row housing, and that's not what I want to do because I need row housing. So what we will do is I like the idea of having some row housing here and row housing here. And maybe some row housing here. But I think we'll wait. Oh, this is going to be a sweet view. Yeah. Oh, sweet. So we can look at our road services now. If we do the intersection, this little guy will have to go somewhere that's not here. But look how cute and little it is. I don't even know what that is. Let's see what it is. It is a used car dealership, or a car dealership of some variety. Oh, good. Oh, that's cool. We've only got like 2 smokestacks for industry over here. I like that. There's a lot of orange in our Skittles handful today. Skittles. I think I will bring this road all the way through. Ah, that's right. Medical clinic. Let's put that somewhere important. Do I want it on the main road? I don't think I do. I think I like the idea of having it kind of here centralized. So let's do that. Whoops. I'm going to grab this road. I'll put it there. Put that right there. Grab our medical clinic and put that right there. Okay. Actually, we're going to make it central directly on this frontage road right here. Or this, not frontage road, that's not what that means. So we'll turn off, snap to the sides of the road. And we will grab, and you see the entry right in the center there? I'm going to kind of get that zoning line as in the middle as I can. And we'll come back just to touch off the road and put it there like that. And my friends, you'll love to see it. And we're going to zone around like this. Ooh. Like that. And we can add some extra parking, which I probably will do just to give it a little bit of life. Alternatively, I think we might have room for like bushes or something. We do. So I think I might try that. Or a tree of some variety. Yeah, that'll be fun. So that's cool. Yeah, so to do that, this is on by default. So you turn off snap to the sides of the road, set it where you want, and it looks like you can set it back a little ways from your curb, which is quite nice, if I do say so myself. So let's delete that. What we want to do now is grab our symmetry and put it on a road of some delineation. I'm going to remove this and put it facing right here. And it's probably like kind of ironic to set it directly across from the medical clinic, but that's okay. So I'm just right now, what I'm doing is when I decide to upgrade, I'm going to try to just see where these buildings will go. Kind of like the idea of not having it. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So what I want to do is let's do this. Just to have a road that goes through, and I think we may even have a road to connect this. Yeah. I want to get rid. I want 4x4. I don't want anything smaller than a 4x4 on these zoning, because that doesn't make any sense. For there not to be 4x4. Okay, so we are in need of some of this industrial, so we will just go ahead and zone a block of it and continue through right there like that, and we'll have another couple of Skittles while we're at it. Ooh. Skittles. Yeah, I'm glad that we got our symmetry in, because as you can see, someone has passed away. I'm gonna bring you down. That's not what I wanted to do. Will that connect back up? Yes. Oh, good. Okay. Crisis averted. They are asking for more medium row housing. So let's give the people what they want. Mm-hmm. Okay. While we're at it, we can also do some of this. Commercial. I think we want to start putting commercial right here. So let's just do a nice block right there. And then as this zones, we'll put it right here. I hope that in the future, they add the ability to disable zoning on certain stretches of road like they did in CS1. Because I don't want zoning right here. But if I zone all the way up to it, there's a potential that buildings could be facing the side street instead of the road that I really want them to be facing. I also kind of wonder if it's a manner, if the manner in which you zone kind of matters. For instance, if I make it a point to start the zone on this road right here and zone back, if that changes anything, or if I kind of start the zone on the side street, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So if I kind of initiate the zoning kind of down here as opposed to right here, if that would make a difference. Let's test it. And we will come back to that as it zones up. But oh wow, this is nice. Having that demand that I don't want you there. Having the demand for row housing pleases me, makes me happy. Let's go ahead and just put some more zoning right here for that. Oh, Christmas tree. I don't know the words to that song. A little red truck hauling a Christmas tree. They are asking for industrial. So industrial they shall have. Yeah, so I've decided to stream again. I've been waiting for things to come in to help with that in regards to like setup and lighting and things. But a line from The Office, one of the most profound things that I've probably ever heard, was when Jan was having the ladies' meeting in the earlier seasons, and Pam was talking about how she wanted to be an artist, but there's really no viability in that. And she kept giving excuses. But Jan looked at her, she says, there's a million reasons why not to do something. Or there's always a million reasons not to do something. And I was sitting there before church this morning, and I was like, I need to stop making excuses, and I just need to go for it. You know, because sometimes if you wait for everything to align, if you wait for all of the stars to get in order, so to speak, if you wait for all the circumstances to be right, you'll just be waiting. And sometimes you've got to put your best foot forward, and you just have to go for it. And so that's what I'm doing. I know that I'm not the best. And I know that there are other content creators that have a great handle on everything that they've got going on in the space, and that's great, and I applaud them. But if I don't start, I won't, if that makes sense. So I just kind of made up my mind to just have at it, to just go for it. Just to have fun, to share this passion that I have, especially for City Skylines, and just gaming in general. Just to, share that with people. And somebody somewhere is going to like it. That's just the nature of who we are as people. And so, yeah, I just want to spread a positive message and say, like, if you've been thinking about streaming, just go for it. You got to start somewhere. So that's my mindset of why I'm streaming. And I initially wasn't going to start Cities 2, a stream or a video series or anything on Cities 2 for a while, because the game is lacking certain things, but at the same time, if you have to find an appreciation for what you have. And I know that it's not a perfect game, but hey, I can appreciate it for what it is, and there are things about it that I definitely enjoy, and I'm here to share that enjoyment with everybody. So we've got this road here, the 4-lane divided road. I want to upgrade at least this stretch right here, maybe through to this. Let's stretch this. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to upgrade it like this. all the way through. And if we want to upgrade later down the road, we can upgrade this stretch as well. But here's why I want to do that. So we go to our road services. We can have a grass lined side, middle, or median, or side, median grass line. So I want to actually here upgrade the median. And you can kind of identify what you're upgrading by where your mouse cursor's at. So we will do this and this, and I think we're good there. And now, and so this will give us a really sweet view as these buildings grow up and everything kind of comes around it. We'll have a nice Main Street view. And speaking of Main Street view, let's name this road. Oh, my caps lock is on. Main Street, and press enter. And it's that stretch of road right here. All right. I like this, how this terminates. And I always overthink how a road terminates, especially in CS1. But I like that. This right here. I like how that's going. That makes me happy. All right. And because we have our median, what we can do is go back down to road services and add some nice little trees. Let's do it. Like that. So Main Street is a nice tree median road. And that looks really cool. Let's go now. Okay, cool. So this will be a 3x3 row housing on that side. We'll just do some more low density North American low density housing. And what we can do is this. All right. They are asking for commercial. So let's give them commercial. We're going to do, let's come off 3 right there. Oh, that's perfect. All right. Let's not put anything directly in front of the clinic, but what we can do is kind of put that off to the side. So what I like the idea of kind of having this seeable all the way through. And we could add some like trees or something. I'll be really happy when they add more assets for decorating in this game. There's no denying that a lot of people miss the ability to decorate and customize and make their city look really pretty, myself included. I didn't realize how much I would miss it until I didn't have it. Which I guess is the way it goes sometimes, you know. But again, I can appreciate the game that we have right now. All right, so we have more demand for low density. So let's just go ahead and add some of that. Like this, yeah. We'll put, I'm just going to go ahead and zone these like that, just so I won't forget it. All right. I think what we want to do is start expanding. Some of these guys are going to have to go. I think what we'll do is have this road branch off just a touch. We'll have Main Street branch off. So let's get our squiggle squig road and do, let's put it about right there. I think that's fine. All right, cool. Main Street stretches all the way through, which is what we want to see. And now what we can do is begin this expansion. Straight roads. You'll love to see it. We're going to come through. Sorry, friends. I have to destroy your homes. My bad. Don't be sad. This is just the way it works out sometimes. All right. How about like that? And then what we can do is come through and do that. And I do want this about right here. Yeah. So you can have another connection. So if people live down this way, they don't have to worry about cutting through neighborhoods they don't want to be associated with. We'll do that. So we can have a nice little dead end street. I like the idea of having like this on an angle, just to kind of get a little bit of imperfection thrown into the mix. So, and then even what we could do is even further break up things, is put like an alleyway or something somewhere, which is good. Good her time. All right. We do have demand for commercial. So I want to do that right there. Let's bring this down a touch. We're going to put row housing butted up right to the back of that in the future. Let's dezone and give that guy a little bit more room. Yeah. Honestly, all I really worry about is the corners. So if I can kind of like manipulate the zoning into being a 3x3 or a 3x2, I don't want anything larger than a 3x2 or 3x3 rather. For low density housing. Ooh, look at this. See, friends. See, let's go down. This is gonna look really cool. Oh, that's a view, dude. Ooh. You can get some sweet views in this game, for real, though. I appreciate it. I may do some tree line roads as well. Like, upgrade some of this to be tree line, but on the sidewalks instead of the median like this one is. Speaking of, let's upgrade this road now to be that. Upgrade this half of Main Street, and we're just gonna go through and do that. Yeah. Beautifulness. You know what? Here's what we'll do. Let's take off zoning from here, and the way you do that, because you can't just turn it off, you use the path like so, and we will do this like that. But I'm going to put you here, and then I'm going to put it. Let's put the zone. Scooch it back just a touch like that. Yeah. Then we can have like walking facilities all up behind this area. We'll see where that goes. Who knows? Maybe these are like fancy restaurants or something, and people can sit out back or whatever. Put you there, and then we can just, let's put another through right here. Yeah. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. Make this a nice little plaza. Okay, so commercial is popping off. They're asking for it. So let's give the people what they want. A nice 4x zoning pattern for that. Also there. So here's what we'll do for this. We will do a little bit of this, and a little bit of that, and a little bit of that. Oh, that's the wrong kind of zoning. See, that's what I meant, that I need to pay attention. Row housing. Yeah. You love to see it. Is commercial a thing, or industrial a thing that people want? It is. So let's just kind of boop, put that right there. And now low density. Ooh, all right. The wrong tool. What we're gonna do is this, like that, and then we'll keep going with it. Because I want to make sure that everything is the way that I want it to be. Skittles. All right, commercial. Let's put a little bit right here. Let's go down one size 4x4. All right. So yeah. Oh, milestone 2, baby. Let's go. We got 700 grand. That's what we got. We have low limit taxation, new medium density housing, and education. So from what I understand is you want highly educated, you want a really solid education system, because taxation depends on the education level of your Sims. So let's go ahead and build out a little campus. I think I want to consolidate. Let's put it all right through here. I think that'll be a good time. Let's consolidate our high school and our elementary school to make one nice large campus. Let's put you here, and then we will put, let's attach the this bad boy here. And now what we can do is place elementary school. I want it closer, but I actually want it facing that. So this is actually perfect. So what we can do is bring this. Let's bring an alleyway rather. Let's bring this up here like so. Now we want it to be a 2-lane. And then down here we can change it to an alleyway for parking. And we'll put you there. I'm going to scooch that up just a touch right there, like that. There we go. All right. So now what we do is grab an alleyway, send it down. Oh, grab an alleyway and send it down. Grab an alleyway and send it down. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. Actually, it's not perfect because we need to put our playground down first. So let's delete this alleyway and go here and get our playground and put our playground right here. And oh my goodness, look at how amazing. An educational campus, and it looks kind of nice. I'm happy with it. This will not be a through street like I was thinking. This one will be a through street back here. So we'll go through, and we're at the edge of our tile. What do you mean invalid shape? I'm just going degrees off of it. All right. Oh my goodness. Look at how good it is. It's delightful. Just look at it. Oh man. So good. And we have room for all of our other upgrades as well. But like I was saying, I think what we'll do is we will add, let's turn off zoning cell length and put like that. And then we can add like some parking right here. So let's go ahead and do that. We don't have parking. Oh, never mind. But we can't get it though. We have 2 progression points. So let's go to our development tree. We can do all sorts of things. But what I think I want to do now is parking. Because parking is important. So now we have it. Let's grab a... Ooh. Let's get a large parking lot. Yeah. It ain't much, but it's honest work. All right. So now we have that squared away. We have more demand for commercial. So let's just put that right here, and right here. Oh, can't put it right there because that's the slope. The slope is undefined. All right. And people want homes. So homes they shall have. I'm going to block off these 3x3 corners here. So whenever we decide to mass zone everything, it'll be nice and ready for that. Ooh, my back. I was stuck. Put you right here. And now we can go ahead and start adding some of these big homes. These things, medium density. So let's wax these bad boys like that. So as you can see, it's getting to a place now where low density housing isn't going to jive too well being on these high volume areas. So let's just get rid of them. And then we can put in this. So we're going to make the sizes just a touch larger. About like so. I'm going to scratch that one. We're going to put this right here though. And put you there. And I think we could get by with some more row homes there. But that's okay. But what we are wanting to do is get back to our lower density and put it on the areas where they won't be having a bad time with it. Like this one. Far away from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. I don't want zoning there. Let's add a path. Very good. So now there's like no way for that to be a thing. Let's set a path around the school back here. Yeah. Water time. So I made chili last night, and I had I ate a fair amount of Skittles before I ate my chili, and it was not pleasant. So, fun fact, don't eat copious amounts of Skittles before you go to eat your chili, and you'll be fine. But the people desire commercial, and again, commercial they shall have. Set that right there. Commercial districts love being around these medium density homes. The bloom on the ground here shows the suitability of customers, like the amount of customers that you're going to have. So that's something that we want to pay attention to. So I'm going to add some shops here. Just a 4x4 again. Like that. Yeah. Oh my gosh. The life on this road right here. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. We're not making money. But what we can do, let's just bump up our taxation just a touch. I think let's go for 12 right now. We don't want it to be too much because we want people still to move in. So, okay. What's new? The European style. Okay. We're going to add that. Let's check our commercial. They want more commercial. Yeah. Which is fine. Commercial is good. Commercial means that our economy is healthy. But the buying and selling of goods and services. Everybody loves a good, strong economy. Lots of empty space. But as we grow, these will all be converted more than likely to higher density stuff. Low rent housing, even. And we'll be zigzagging alleyways through. And it'll look really fun. We can also go ahead and order some map tiles while we're out here. So let's go through. We can't see that just yet. Our fertility, natural resource view. What we can do. Let's go and grab those 6. Actually, not those 6, but those 6. And that one. And we're going to buy that. Because like I said, we want these to be... These right here. This one, I can't remember what I said. I think it was these 2. To be wharfs for industry. And I think that'll be a good time. So we have that. For later, future proofing. All right. Let's add some homes. Because people are moving in, which is what we love to see. Yeah. I like Skittles, but they're getting hung up in my throat. A 3x3. A 3x3. A 3x2. Yeah. Do we want to be hilarious and add some homes by the funeral place, the cemetery? I don't think we do. Fun fact, the elementary school I went to had a cemetery across the street from it. So that's fun. Let's go and do this. Start expandarooting this way. Yeah. How good. All right, so let's connect this up there, but let's take that off and we will add a nice little curve. Like so. And we'll go through, delete. Okay. When to start adding some zoning or roads to zone upon. Like this, like this. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah. Very good. I think I might make a connection right here, but I think that'll be fine. I don't want too many connections on our big roads. We could rename this to Market Street. Let's name this to Central Avenue. Because every good city needs a Market Street and a Central Avenue. Why wouldn't they? All right. Now we can add this because they want it. We can add let's check. Okay, so that's fine. We're good in the way of low density commercial or low density housing being a thing that they complain about. So let's just start adding some single family homes here. Zoning, zoning, zoning. Hey, we got a rock musician mansion. So what we can do is put that in a place, and people will be like, "Oh, that's really cool. A musician lives in our city." So where do we want to put that? I like the idea of having it on this hill. So let's put it on this hill. Let's put a flat little bit. Let's flatten about that. What do we want to... See, I don't think the rock musician is going to be too happy living directly next to whatever this is, this complex. They'll be fine. So we can have a little dirt road going this way. Because I want the house to face the water. So we'll grab our first... There we go. Milestone 3, large village. Let's check our progression panel. And this is great. So we have service budgets. We have livestock farming and stone mining. And I want to get these two in as soon as I can. Fire and rescue, police administration. All of this is great. So let's continue putting down this here. Put that right there. Yeah. I'm here for it. Let's soften this out just a touch. Yeah. And actually, let's go ahead and plant some trees down. So whenever the person lives here, they will be sort of protected from all of this stuff going on behind them. A nice forest. Yeah. All right. Excuse me. Let's finish out adding commercial to this little block. Squeeze some right there. All right, now let's see what we have to work with in the way of our land. We have areas down here for farming, which we don't need just yet, but they're there. And I'm appreciative of it. We have all of this. But first and foremost, police and fire. So let's take and make this area right here centralized location for our services. We'll probably make it these two right here, actually. Actually, I'm not sure where I want that to be. This would be a good spot because it's next to the medical clinic. Let's do that instead. You want to come and add, let's get our correct road tool. We're going to add this and go off 90 degrees. Let's say till about here. Add you. And we're going to add you and add a little there like that. Do lolly. And add that. We're going to add police and put you right here. Yes. I'm going to rework this because it's not doing what I wanted to do. Okay, so we'll turn off these things because they're silly and I don't need them in this moment. Beautiful. Let's do... Let's add that. And we're going to remove that street. Okay. So we're going to put the fire department right there. We're going to have... Let's make a little area for the police to go. Like this. Yeah. All right. Perfect. So now we have room for upgrades on both. And we have, all right. I can appreciate this. I really can. But let's upgrade this to be, yeah, better. Oh yeah, look at him go. All right. We got the specialized zoning tool for the industry. Okay. Cool. Let's think about, what do we want to think about? Let's think about adding density now. Excuse me. Yeah, there we go. That'll be a good time. I think we'll be fine not worrying about what's it called? Specialized industry just yet. I think that'll be okay. Because what we need are people. People. Add you there, and add you there. And add you there. The people. People. They don't want it to be there, which is fine. We can add commercial. All right. Ooh. Yeah. So we're having a good time. Okay. I like what we've got going on. I do. Do we want to add a little slip lane here? I think that would be fun. Honestly, I'm getting to the place in City Skylines 2 where I see a road that I could do something on, and I'm just like, yes, because I can. Let's add a 3x3. Yes. I've been wanting to upgrade this. Oh my goodness. Let's go. It's gonna look so good. It's gonna look so good. Let's add you there. Actually, let's not add you there. Let's add parking. Going to add parking. Parking. Oh, it fits like a glove, you guys. Look at it. The glove. And if we remove... I really want to add up to Main Street. Yeah, let's grass line Central Ave
up to. Yes, friends. Yes. Let's go, baby. It's going to look so good. So we'll go back to our road tools and we'll add trees to it. And we're going to add trees to that other side. Yeah, like that. And let's take inventory and check the views. So it looks cool from this direction, but it's going to look even cooler from this direction. Yes. You know what? You just love to see it. You just, don't you just, would you just look at it? Would you just look at it? Oh no. Zoning. All right. I'm going to start upgrading some of these homes that aren't really fans of what we've got going on in regards to. Okay, that'll be really cool. Like a little nestled commercial dealio. Oh, it's so good. Friends, look. Do you want to know how I got these scars? What can we do to make our people happy? High taxes. So I'm going to take the taxes back down. That should fix that. Unreliable healthcare coverage. Well, I've got one. What do you people want? Yeah, I'll be able to upgrade that later, which is fine. All right. Oh boy, we have a multitude of things to do. We have a plethora. We got a couple. So I'm going to dezone all of you and get rid of you. And we're going to add we're gonna add that. Yeah. We're gonna do some medium density housing. And we'll start getting a look that we want in regards to height and things. Kind of height off in the distance, height in areas where height would be expected to be. Gosh, I really love this whole thing right here. I keep pressing the wrong button. Like the back street row home behind industrial or commercial. Gosh, it's so good. I like the way this looks. Man, it's so good. And the reason why I kind of want to avoid, where can I go? Okay. I know what I'll do. We're going to add some commercial just there. And we should still have room. Oh, yes. Yes. Look at it. We still have room to do our cemetery upgrades. Okay, this is grand. I'm here for it. Let's just add that. And it'll box in that, and people won't have to see it. That'll be great. So let's do. Ooh, this area is starting to become unsuitable for residential, which is fine. You know, it's totally okay. That home there. Home's there. I think now is the time in which we begin to do this. So as to get a little more zoning on these in these areas. So instead of having to buy brand new tiles, which I don't want to do right now because I don't feel like I need to, we can just destroy pre-existing homes and put a road there. Yeah, look at that. I mean, how good is that? Ah, but a sneeze. And what's cool is it's an alleyway, which is dope. Whew. Whew, excuse me, friends. My bad. Ah, man. That really densifies it. And again, I don't want to buy a square yet because I don't feel like we need it. We still have lots of empty space that we could work with. So, I mean, what's the point? Well, why buy a square when I could just destroy homes and build houses and build stuff? So let's do this. I'm going to just go ahead and do a little bit of parking on that. Just so we can have it. I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Oh, my wall is blank and I need to put stuff on it. So if you have any suggestions, leave them in the chat there, and I will check it out. Ugh. Your rent is high? I don't know how I can get rid of your high rent. Come here. I'll just destroy your home. No more high rent. Because you don't have a home to rent. Okay, so this is going to be fun, so we can add some 2x2. Like that, and then we can add that right there. Oh, man. I love it, dude. I love the density that we find ourselves experiencing. You know? Because there's nothing quite like destroying homes. I'm totally kidding. I wouldn't want my home to be destroyed. Oof, make me sad. All right. So we want more commercial. That's what the children and the citizens and everybody are asking for. So let's give them the things that they are asking. Let's put a little commercial right there. I might put offices around here. I think that would look good. There's a balance that you want to strike between looking cool and functionality. Oh boy. Look at that. Here's what we'll do. We're going to take a little screenshot. What we're going to do. We're going to take a little screenshot. Oh, baby. It's happening. I love this area right here. Ah, it's so good. Well, what we can do is kind of pop in a little bit more commercial. Let's pop in a little bit of commercial here and here. And here and here and here and here. Ah, it's so good, y'all. And we've got space, baby. We got plenty of space. It's so good. So what I'm going to do, though, is so I don't kind of mess myself up, let's add a path that goes all the way behind these buildings. And I'll kind of do... like that. I don't actually like that at all. So let's delete that and go back and try again. That'll do. That'll do. So that'll tell me that I don't need to zone anything on this side. Yeah, that's fine. That'll do. That'll do. Let's add some more there. I actually think I might change my mind about covering that up because we need the space. It'll be fine. We've got all this right here we can use. So let's do that. And these people are going to need to be evicted and replaced. Three. There we go. We're going to just do some of that. One thing I've noticed, looking at photographs and things of apartment complexes or buildings, especially in big cities like New York and stuff, they're U-shaped. They don't, at least here in the United States, they're not like this, so to speak, but they'll have like something like this and maybe something there in the middle. And I think I'm going to try to copy that, emulate that, so to speak. I think that'll be a good time. So we'll take a look and see how that goes as we progress through our town. Let's add some little pops of commercial here. Because just, why not?
I'm pleased with our industrial, honestly. So what I want to do is kind of think about, let's stretch this out just a touch. We're going to add a little bit of that right there. And we're going to low density zone some of this. Yeah. Oh, nope. There we go. You love to see it, man. You love to see it. All right. Just so we could kind of nip that in the bud. And it looks like we are good to go for this. Yeah. Let's have a commercial here. Right next to our industry. Kind of go ahead and figure that out. We're going to have a row of industry or commercial here, and a row here. Yeah. And we could add maybe something to this area, maybe offices or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Oh, Polaris Suites. Residents will enjoy the atmosphere of this smooth, luxurious building. All right. I think it would be kind of cool as like the centerpiece of this area. So let's do that. It's on her signature. So, yeah, that'll be a good shake. So let's do, I want it to be very significant looking. So let's remove that. We're going to do 45 off of here, I think. And let's see. He's coming into the city. I want it to be like a big monolith of something amazing that people look at. Let's see. Milestone 4. We're a grand village. We've earned 1 million. We've got 4 points, 6 tiles to unlock. Let's see what we've progressed to. Oh, cool. District creation. You love it. Production panel. You love it. Policies, natural disasters. Ugh. Lower in housing, which will be something that we want to look into. Low density offices. Perfect. Forestry, grain farming. Transportation, parks and rec. That's great. You love it. Okay, I like this. All right, so we have a number of points that we could use to unlock things. Let's unlock park maintenance. I want to do that. Eventually, we'll get to trains. Let's unlock the welfare office. Let's see what we can do. Do we want that? That could be something that we take advantage of. The recycling center. Also, I want to unlock the emergency battery station, and I want the geothermal power plant because I want to begin to make a ton of electricity and start exporting it to make money. I'm not going to cheese the game and build like a bunch of whatever and do that. I like the byproduct of being able to use what we need and then sell the rest. But let's also get the recycling center. And as we begin to earn more money, we'll add things to it. That's very in your face. I think I want to set it back just a touch.
So let's do that. Let's take and add it to about, let's add it right there. Yeah. I think that'll work a little better, I think. Let's go ahead and fix this right there. Oh yeah, that's much better. And as we'll surround it by using some low rent housing, I think. Where does low rent housing go? I don't actually know. But we'll figure it out. Let's add a block of low rent. Let's add some of this, that. And we'll see what that looks like. Okay, so we got offices as well, which is nice. We can add offices around this area. So I'm just going to zone just some little blocks. I'm not going to zone too much. But I do like the idea of having like administrative buildings next to our fire and police. Okay. What we can begin to do is this as well. Start working on upgrading that. Or not upgrading, but just adding it in general. All right. And we can begin to do districts, which is fun. All right. Let's check our info views, because I kind of want to start farming, but I want to farm this way, I think, or this way, or this way. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm gonna farm over here, and then we still have a tile, so I'm gonna unlock. Let's unlock those two. No, we can't. We can only unlock one. So let's unlock that one for our wharf idea. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going to take a look at that. And I think we're good. I'm gonna leave the hills and things because I think farming on hills looks kind of cool. So yeah, we'll see what that's like. All right. We want to start looking into adding people. So here's what we'll do. We'll turn this around like that, and then I think what we'll do is come off here. Let's go there. Oh. There, and then we will go to our normal tool, normal curve. And let's actually come out just a touch. Straighten up. Oh, did I do what I know? Okay. And here we go. Yeah. And then we can build out some residential in this little space. So we'll do this and come out like that. There we go. And just begin zoning. Actually, let's make this kind of a planned area. So what we'll do is we'll have this come about right here, actually. Let's do about like that. We're going to come off these roads like that. And we'll, yeah, that'll work. I'm happy with it. Yeah. Actually, let's just get that zoning proper. Ah, there we go. Fixed it. We're going to add zoning here. Actually, I wonder if we can get an alleyway to look better. Yeah, that's a little better. We're going to add that there. Oh, no, not like that. Add that. Nope, that took off more than I wanted. What we'll do, we'll go here. Yeah, friend. Let's go. We're going to do up to there. It's a simple thing, but it's got connectivity, which I'm here for. And I normally wouldn't really advise doing that connection. Nah, it's too much. But what we can do is bring out this, and then adding a little, just for character's sake, add some of that, and add some of that. Yeah, I'm here for it. So now let's go ahead and just kind of boop in some nice 3x3. Yeah, because I want because we need to get low density. Yeah. I'm trying to get all the corners done so that stuff can point the way I want it to point. It can be the direction that pleases me. I don't want no silly stuff pointing the directions it don't need to be pointing. No, sir. Tell you what. We'll go through this now. Continue our escapades of zoning. I'm gonna add you, and add you. So they're like low density housing or houses, but they're dense in regards to there are a lot of them all in one spot. Like a neutron star of housing. Which honestly I'm okay with. I think it looks cool. I think it gives the build a little character, a little more character. Yeah, we have this wonderful little spot and this wonderful little spot. We're just gonna do that. Yeah. Do that. Do that. Wait. There we go. And then we can do that. Do that. And 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 that. Ba-dum. 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 Ba-bow. What we can do is we're going to add commercial on the waterfront. It's going to look sick. I think it's going to look sick. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Oh my gosh, yes, look at that. That's going to look really cool. And we can surround it by some more of the medium density things. Let's add a pathway around this little housing unit. Do that. Do that. Yeah, I mean, I guess the job done. We could maybe add some parking too. Let's add a parking lot. Where do we want to add a parking lot? How big is the smallest parking lot that we've got? Honestly, I think it'll be fine to maybe set a parking lot here. And then we can surround the parking lot by zoning. That's the word. Parks and stuff. I'm going to add a park maintenance depot somewhere because that'll be something that we need so our parks don't get crusty and gross. Do I need it though? 40 a month, but we're not making any money. We need to start producing our own stuff. But I think that's a thing that we'll take a look at later. We can farm now, which is nice. So actually, let's get production going. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to turn on these things. I'm just going to add a nice road all the way through like that. And I don't so much mind if it's not, perfectly. Oh man, that's really cool. Okay. That's love it. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. We're gonna add right to the center of this road. Turn off zoning to selling. So we're gonna do that, and we're just gonna cut straight into. Do I not have 90 degrees on? Okay, we're gonna do that. That's not a big road like I thought it was, so that's good. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take and add dirt. Let's get back these things. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that and that. Let's do this instead. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a nice little farmland. Little area for farming. We're going to add a little spot there. Do I have a text? Do I have a couple for my sister? Also, Xbox. All right. Let's see. we can do now in regards to the funds and stuff. What I do want is a chicken farm. So let's get this back. We're going to add our chicken farm here. We're going to add a couple chicken farms. We're going to have one here. Maybe another one down here. Yeah. All right, so let's get to producing stuff, yeah. I'm excited because I can kind of see how this is gonna go in my mind. All right, so let's go ahead and do our areas of production. And I know that some people don't bump up directly to the road, but I'm going to, because it's my party and I'll cry if I want to. And also just got the sudden overwhelming urge to play Farming Simulator. Let's do this. Yeah. So you gotta finesse the district, the tool. Oh my gosh, I love that so much. What we can do though is maybe soften some terrain. Oh yeah. You just go through, level it out just a touch, and then soften it up. Oh, it looks perfect. And these are chicken farms, so it doesn't matter. And honestly, even if it wasn't a chicken farm, I don't think that I would care too much. I'm sure that there's a way to turn off the snapping that it's got going on, but I don't actually mind it so much. We're gonna do all the way down here. That's healthy. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's so good. Oh man, that's gorgeous. I need to take a screenshot of that. Ah, it's so good. Okay, so we want to do the same thing with this little bit just to get it a little less abrupt. So what we'll do is go to this tool, level. Let's turn our brush size down just a good amount. Bring it out just a hair. and soften it up. Oh man, that is beautiful. Man, dude. I'm gonna play around with our this thing. Okay. So I'm just kind of like playing around with like focus range and stuff. What I want to do is I want to get it just over the top of that hill. Let's say about right there. Yeah. And I know there's nothing behind it, but even still. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll go down to color. We're going to turn that off. I don't need that. I just want to brighten up the colors just a touch. Maybe that. And we're going to saturate it just a touch. Yeah. About like this. Yeah. I'm going to warm it up and make our tint a little warm. And then we'll do all of this. Darken our shadows. Bring down the midtones just a hair. And then up with our... Alright. We're going to hide that and smack F12 on the keyboard. It's so good. Oh, I love it. I love the farming in this game. Okay, so here's what we'll do. Let's add some fields to the mix. So these are our crop fields, grain and stuff. So these are important. Just about everything in this game needs grains. Do that. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, what we can do, let's remove those and go about like that. I'm going to take that off as well. About like so. I don't want to encroach on other farmers' fields, so what we'll do is we'll just bring this out and get more crop availability this way. And what's cool is I like mixing in some single family homes with our farmland in these little spaces like this. So we'll have something that looks a little like this right here. Make it seem like we've got family farms going on. We're not going to do it right here though. It's a little too steep for my comfort. Okay. Just a couple of homes. And that is needing a lot of doctors. And they're fixed. We're good. All right. Yeah. So let's continue with our farm area. We're gonna this one now. We're gonna just come all the way out like so. Like that. You here. We're gonna actually let's put you. Yeah. So good. Gosh, and the hills and the farmland remind me of where I'm living at now. Because out in the country area, away from the city, there are hills and farms and large plots of land where people live. Yeah, so it's like the best of both places where I'm from, where I've lived. Home down in South Georgia, where we had barrier islands and the beach, and where I'm at now with the hills and the farms and the land. So nice. So good. All right, so let's add this one. We're gonna go. Let's just go straight, and then we'll kind of make a big triangle, like so. That'll work. And I think I don't actually mind there not being coverage on everything. It just makes sense to me that it would be that way. And last one. We're going to cut just about all the way. Let's do a little bit of this. Gonna go out just a hair. All right. There we go. Oh, I don't have any bubbles either. That's cool. All right. Let's just take a look. Oh, that's nice. We can make like a little homestead or something, a little rural neighborhood at some point. We're gonna check our production. Honestly, it's better than nothing. We could probably do it with another chicken farm. So I think what we'll do is we will grab this road. Go. We can't actually, so never mind. We'll work on that at some point later. We could add maybe on this side of the road. That would be kind of nice. Can I? Is there a reason that I didn't go all the way? Yeah, we're just gonna do that. We're gonna do. Ooh, yeah, that'll work. All right. Here's what we could do. We can add a little house right here. Maybe one right there. Add one right here. All right. Let's take a look at what we've done. I just can't get over that, dude. Look at, I love the hills, the houses on the hill and stuff. Ah, it's just so nice. Okay, yeah, I'm here for it. I am here for it. Text. Let's add some more commercial over here now. We do have the demand for these, so I'm gonna add some really big. No, let's go with the 4x. 4x on there. We're gonna continue with our 4x4. Actually, let's go with a 3x3 right here. Mix it up just a touch. Yeah. Kind of frame this building. I don't mind that it's on the angle. It separates it and differentiates it from everything else. Could probably do with more parking in this area too, because it's getting kind of dense. But we have office demand, which is nice, as opposed to flat out industry. So let's add some 3x office right there. That will hide the medical clinic, but I think it's okay. I think we will be just fine. We do have demand for low density. So here's what we'll do. I'm going to add oh, well, I've got zoning there now, so that's fun. I'm going to do that. And I can actually add zoning here. So we're going to, because we need it. We're beginning to get hilly, and that's okay. So we will do that. Yeah. And just for character's sake, and it doesn't really add anything, we're going to do this. Yeah. There's that. So we can go ahead now and add more.
Yeah. Just zoning, man. The name of the game. But thoughtful zoning, mind you. Because you want to make good decisions now so as to not regret your decisions later. I will pay you today for a hamburger today. Yep. And we're getting hills. So that'll be a nice, interesting thing to see. Oof. Okay, so let's do that. We're gonna add that. We're gonna add that. And we're gonna add that. And we're gonna add this. And we're gonna add this. And we're gonna. Oh, never mind. Can't add that. Oopsie. All right, now we're getting into interesting shapes and sizes, but it's almost dinner time for me. So I think I'm going to call it there. Thank you guys so much for joining me today on this wonderful stream. Let's just kind of take a look and see what all we've done. Oh, buddy. Friends, I think we're getting to, I think we've got a city on our hands. I do say so myself. So, yeah. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah. Let's look down this vista right here. Nice, busy central area of town. And then we've got this view, which admittedly looks kind of gross with the smokestacks in the background. But look, see what I mean? With the tree line road. We got people walking. We've got a nice little gap to view over there. We've got, if we kind of come up in elevation, we've got some apartments over there on that side. Oh, man. And then if we go over here, ooh, that looks good, even from this side. You got the bridge, you got that, you got all this density here. I think I may look into adding paths or something. But again, you won't be able to really see it because eventually we'll upgrade the commercial to high density and it'll be like towers and things. It's so good. And then if we come over here, if we follow the coast from our Rockstar Mansion, we can see this beautiful farmland. Ah, man. You just love to see it, you know? You just love to see it. All right. I think I'm going to do is I'm going to grab one thing for our Instagram, and then we will have ourselves an end of stream send off. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this. We're going to hide, and we're going to start recording. All right. Here we go. Hazelton built on our Twitch stream. Just manually moving the camera and everything with our cinematic camera enabled. I love this area right here with the row homes looking down like that. And if we look over to our left here, we have our education campus. It's looking good. It's looking good. Nice and dense. But the piece that I really love the most are these hillside farms overlooking the bay. Ooh. So good. So good.
Yeah. All right, friends. Thank you so much for joining me today on this live stream. Go ahead and click that follow button on Twitch. Check me out on YouTube at HazelPlace89. Subscribe to me over there. And I'll see you guys in the next time. Bye-bye.